Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.
You flip a coin 5 times and get heads 4 times. Your brain sits up. Did you just catch a streak, or is something fishy?
Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, and today we're looking at how randomness sneaks into everyday decisions. Let's take a look.
Oh, that coin trick makes everyone suspicious. My first reaction is always, who spilled the rigged coin? But really, that feeling of surprise is the exact doorway we're walking through today.
Right. Quick promise. A few usable ideas, one short experiment you can run in 2 minutes, and a clearer sense of when random actually means unpredictable versus when it just looks that way.
And we'll push back on each other too, because sometimes the stakes change how we should think about randomness.
So first, what do people mean by randomness? Often it's unpredictability, but there's a split. Some processes are rule-based and just look random to us, while others are genuinely unpredictable at a fundamental level.
Good point. For example, a shuffled deck looks unpredictable to us.
Wait, so it's not truly random?
Not truly, no. A shuffle follows rules, a physical shuffle or an algorithm. Contrast that with quantum events, which are fundamentally unpredictable. In everyday life, we mostly meet the rule-based kind, and that difference matters when you care about fairness or reproducibility.
And apps love the rule-based kind because it's cheap and controllable. Your playlist shuffle may actually be pseudo-random plus a bunch of heuristics to keep you listening.
Exactly. It's randomness with a nudge. That nudge is often invisible, and that's where misunderstanding creeps in.
Those nudges can create hidden bias. I'm not sure I buy trusting random systems when outcomes affect people.
I'm not saying trust blindly, but sometimes a fast pseudo-random approach is the only practical option in large systems.
Practical isn't the same as fair. If people's opportunities depend on it, you need transparency or a human audit.
That's the tension, speed versus scrutiny. Engineers often pick pseudo-random generators because they're reproducible. Same seed, same outcome, which is handy for rerunning experiments.
Hold up. What's a seed in that context?
A seed is just a starting number fed into the algorithm. Use the same seed, say seed 42, and the generator will spit out the same sequence every time. Reproducibility is great for debugging and science, but it means the random wasn't random in the philosophical sense.
Developers sometimes add real-world noise, mouse movements, timing, device entropy, to make outputs less predictable. But most consumer features rely on pseudo-randomness because it's fast.
Which loops us back to human perception. We're pattern detectors. We spot streaks and give them meaning. That coin with 4 heads and 5 flips, statistically plausible, but it feels special.
Here's a classroom trick I love. Show 2 short sequences, one from a true random generator and one someone cooked up to look random, and ask students which is which. People usually pick the fake one because it has more alternation, yet real randomness clumps.
Okay, practical moment. Ready for the 2-minute experiment I promised?
Ready? I'll narrate while you try it.
Grab a coin or your phone. Flip the coin 20 times and mark H or T on a scrap of paper. If you prefer digital, tap when a random 3-second timer fires until you reach 20 taps.
After 20 flips, look for runs, consecutive heads or tails, and count them. You'll often see runs of 4 to 6 in 20 flips, which surprises people who expect almost perfect alternation.
Exactly. Don't overinterpret a single sequence. Repeat a few trials and note how the distribution of run lengths changes. Quick scientific habit. Write your hypothesis first, e.g., I expect most runs to be 3 or fewer. Then compare.
If coins aren't your thing, shuffle a tiny playlist and watch how often the same artist pops up within 5 songs. You'll see clumps again, and that helps reveal whether the app is adding a bias, like never repeating artists too soon.
Quick takeaways. 1. Expect clustering. Randomness makes streaks. 2. Most software uses pseudo-randomness with tweaks for user experience or reproducibility. 3. Test rather than assume. Short experiments speed gut feeling.
And a small ethical note. I'm still wary of random systems when they affect people. Practical shortcuts shouldn't replace transparency, especially in schools or hiring.
Totally agreed. Skepticism paired with simple experiments and transparency is the right combo. If you want to go deeper, check the episode notes for a couple of accessible reads and classroom activities.
Try the 20 flip test today. Snap a photo of your run counts and subscribe. We'll call out interesting listener results next week.
Thanks for listening to Down the Rabbit Hole. Don't forget to subscribe for more short explorations. And one last line to leave you with. Don't be afraid to learn.
You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.